Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel.
Hope you have a wonderful day. In today's video, we're going to talk about
Priority. How do we set our priority?
so in the journey of financial freedom for us, what we thought is a little, I don't know, maybe us being a bit weird.
I don't know, we're just too frugal, maybe.
Yeah. So after hearing, I guess, reading, listening, and hearing what other people's priority for us financially, it's our goalpost is a little bit different than what most people we heard.
Yeah.
So I'll give you an example. Which one should we go for?
Which one? I don't know.
I don't know. You choose one.
So for example, one of our friends, we did mention before, I think it's very typical nowadays though.
What's that?
Excuse me, because I think it's the impression. So people judge you based on what you drive, what you wear, what you carry, how you look. It's a lot of pressure also from social media. But it's typical, not only our friend, like quite a lot of our friends. So the income's not as high, haven't paid off the mortgage, and then the income, they earn quite a lot, let's say, let's assume.
Quite a lot, yeah. Like high
income, yes. They earn quite a lot, haven't paid off the mortgage, but then going to buy a $100,000 car.
On a finance.
Yes.
So,
things for us will do, for if we
was
in that
the
situation, we'll pay off the mortgage first before getting a car. Just keep driving the car we have. It's not broken, it's still very new. For me, look at it, it's still very decent car, much better than ours.
Mm-hmm.
And they changing it already.
And this car, they're buying it on finance over like a long period of time.
I don't know how many, but no, typical is 5 years.
So, like for me, it doesn't make sense. Why do you need that brand new thing?
It is the impression, or you feel like I deserve it, I work so hard, I need people to look up on me, I'm better.
Impressing other people that you don't even know.
That's right.
I
know sometimes we have that feeling as well, but of course we're human. We like to compare, we like to show people what we can afford, but eventually who's suffering? Yourself.
So you're the one that's suffering because you're the one that have to make that repayment on the car finance, let's say. In this particular example. That's not just one. Like I think a few of them is like that. And this idea of, hey, I'm having a baby, and I need a brand new car. Because it's safe. I don't understand that.
On the other hand, we sold the car. We sold the old car and then bought a house, having the really old car, and then realized that can't fit a car seat in there, and it's a manual car. I couldn't drive it. Anyway, we were looking for like really cheap car, and then one of our friends sold it to us. And we're still using it.
And they already upgraded as well, by the way. People that sold it to us.
Yeah, they sold it to us, and then we helped them to sell the other cars.
So, like, I don't understand that mentality of like, hey, we're having a baby or we're having a newborn. For whatever reason, there's nothing wrong with your car. There's nothing it's spacious enough. If you can put a pram in there, it's spacious enough. For what? Why do you need an upgrade? And why do you need to buy brand new? And why do you need to have brand new, and it has to be created overseas?
No. For me, I like small car. Like our kids like small cars. We have two cars. You have using a big car for company. And then the little one we're using for mostly for me driving. I like small car in the city. I can't really park, and I can reach my kids easily, and they can go in and out of the car easily as well. At this stage, it's perfect.
Granted, though, like you do. In Australia anyway, I feel like if you're having like a newborn, you do need a family car, but it doesn't have to be brand new. I mean, a car that can fit a pram and maybe a couple of like things on top of the pram, like your groceries as an example. Granted, you need a bigger car, but it doesn't have to be brand new car. But so far, like, what is it, 4, 5 at least that I know of our friends that did that. They upgraded, and it has to be brand new. It has to be ordered overseas.
Yeah.
Whereas
Or maybe you can finance a second-hand car too, right?
you can go to a dealership and get a
I don't know. I'm thinking, well, maybe because they don't have the deposit to get a second-hand, that's why they get a brand new, get a better rate for finance. I don't know, but eventually it costs you a lot more.
I remember going to a dealership and I have to trade in my car because it was getting pretty old, and it was a work vehicle. A lot of, I guess, problems starting to occur. One of them would be the aircon, and I'm like, I need to.
Oh, I remember that was driving it suddenly just
It
turn
just
off.
stopped in the
It
middle
just
of
turned off by itself,
nowhere
yes.
on a highway. I'm like, ooh, okay. So instead of dealing with that problem, like engine problem, like, no, I'm gonna sell this now and change the car. We didn't go observant. We just bought another 10, 15.
We just trade in with the dealer, right? Whatever they have. The 15,000, that 10 to 15 is our range. So that's our car pickup criteria. So 10,000 to 15,000. Normally 3 to 5 years, around 50, 60,000 kilometers has been driven.
Yeah, so that's our benchmark.
Yeah.
Maybe on a family car it's a little bit higher because the family car is slightly bigger. That one maybe go to 20 odd.
What do you mean 20 odd?
20,000 or just under 20,000. Like 10 to 15 it will be like the small
the price
going
Yep.
like going roundabout area. 20 is probably like, that's already on the top of the range for us. Like, this is gonna be like a forever car if it's 20. Unless it's a work vehicle.
Yeah.
So anyway, so when we went to the dealership, when I asked them, I guess like I think we bought it for about 10 cash.
Just a bit over. I don't know. After trade in is just over 10.
So I have to, transfer money 10,000 cash. But before that, I asked the person, like the salesperson, goes, so do you do finance? He goes, yes, I do finance.
Excuse me. Yeah.
And when they say finance, he goes, yeah, it's at a very low, cheapest rate at whatever it is. And like
5 years, that's normally what they sell you because they earn the most interest.
And the repayment is this, and then the interest rate is this, and I'm just going, nope, I don't want it on finance. I don't want it on finance because I know I'm going to pay more of this car and it depreciate in value.
Yep.
So looking at cars alone, I'm like, it is a big purchase, especially with newborn, the amount of stuff that we have to buy for a newborn.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
But in mind, we still bought it. Most of them are secondhand.
Yeah. So
anyway, back to the priority topic. There's another one.
There's another one. Okay.
One of the client, right?
Okay, so they purchase a property, making a mortgage repayment or so, but at the same time, you have this lavish lifestyle of having 2 European cars.
Yeah, like
anyway,
fancy cars.
Fancy cars. I call them above your pay
average
grade car.
Yes.
But at the same time, you can't make your mortgage repayment.
Yes. Why?
So, which one is more important?
You're showing off to people that you can afford this, but deep down you can't even pay the mortgage.
Exactly. And I'm like, why do you need these cars? And I bet you bought this on finance, but somehow you are unable to make the minimum repayment on your mortgage.
Yeah.
And on an interest-only version as well.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm scratching my head. Why would you do that? Why would you risk losing your home in the pride of
showing
your
off
cars? So for us, it's the other way around. Like, I don't mind driving a very old car, but my pride is I don't have a mortgage.
I think it's the older we get, the more experience you have, and now we see most, not all, sometimes only people they like outside is fake it to make it. Yeah.
For us, we're trying to be as daggy
yeah.
as we can because, well, I don't really need a fancy brand on me.
Yeah, if dress down and people don't expect much from us. Yeah, maybe we don't have much respectful from others, but then they don't expect much from me.
Exactly.
Like sometimes, just went down the supermarket, the lady's still there. Do you have spare coins? Do you have spare coins? She doesn't even ask me.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
And then on the car stop, like when I stop in a traffic light, some people wash the
washing
windows.
the window. Yep.
When they see this car that I drive, they don't even bother cleaning the car.
You can't afford it.
Yeah, it's like I doubt you have any money. So
Correct. I put all the money in the mortgage.
So like that, and then the people less hassling me because I look so dacky.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's the lifestyle that we're into.
Yeah, I know.
Anyway, that's just our 2 cents, guys. Like in terms of priority, which one is more important? Is it the outside looking at the glamorous lifestyle?
Yes. Or you should pay off your loan, less stressful, simple life. That's our approach.
Don't forget to subscribe, comment if you like this type of content, and
see you next time.
bye.
Bye.